McDonald Baseball is on the air.
WOGO, your sports station.
WOGO's coverage of the Macks is brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance, Gibson's Water Care, ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Wheaton Grain Incorporated, Chippewa Valley Insulation and Exteriors, Bargain City Superstore, the Medicine Shop of Chippewa Falls and Menominee, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, White City Glass, Royal Credit Union, Grace Home Respiratory, Weersgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Stelter Incorporated, Service Master of Chippewa Valley, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Red Cedar Speedway, Northwestern Bank, Czech Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telcom. Here's your WOGO sports team, Caleb Swenson and Seth Smisky.
WOGO, your sports station.
Well, good evening and welcome to slightly rain-swept and overcast Casper Park in Chippewa Falls, but we are playing baseball tonight. Your McDonell Central Macks against the Mellen Granite Diggers. Caleb Swenson along with Seth Smisky. Here's Zach Wycheck back at the WOGO studios in Halley, and the man on top of the dugout out in the elements is Mr. Gavin Bovey, our video producer and camera operator here tonight. And Seth, great to have some McDonald baseball on the air here on WOGO Radio and on our WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. We have been efforting to get a game in for a while, and this is the first time it's worked out.
Yeah, and probably close to not even getting this game.
Yeah.
In. It's cooled off quite a bit, and that wind is blowing out there, so definitely probably going to be a factor tonight.
It was nip and tuck for a while there, but again, they wanted to get this game in. Scheduled to play again tomorrow. Not sure if the cold and the wind is going to allow that or not, but at least they're getting this one in. And Coach Bryce Meverden, as we see him on the screen here, his team started out 2-0, and then they've kind of taken it on the chin, losing in double-digit run fashion, twice to Elk Mound, twice to Eau Claire Regis. It's been kind of a rough start to the conference season. That shows just how good the Western Clover Belt is top to bottom.
Yeah, it does. Those are two really good teams. And I was just talking to a gentleman that, their kids go to Chi High, and they played Elk Mound, and he was like, yeah, they were really good.
They were legit.
So, I mean, it just shows you the caliber of teams we're playing here.
Well, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with our interview with head coach Bryce Meverden of the McDonell Macks. We're back after this on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. It's good to have you with us from Casper Park in Chippewa.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates. Start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
It's been going on like that for 70 plus years. I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years. Here we have a good mix of tenured folks, I guess we'll say, like myself, been here a long time, as well as some new folks coming in.
If it wasn't for all the employees here, and actually all of the customers that take our service, we wouldn't be where we are today. So we've got a loyal customer base, and we've got a dedicated staff. I know this company will be successful for years to come.
Welcome back. McDonald Pregame here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. As always, thank you so much to the McDonald Area Catholic Schools corporate sponsors doing so much for the Macks community. We appreciate all they do. Appreciate all the sponsors making this broadcast possible, including Gibson's Water Care. Our conversation with McDonald head coach Bryce Meverden is brought to you by Gibson's Water Care. Have a conversation with Gibson's about the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water for your home or business. Schedule your free water analysis at gibsonswatercare.com. Welcome back to Macks Pregame here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Our look for the first time at this year's McDonald Macks here with head coach Bryce Meverden. And Coach started out 2-0 and then kind of took it on the chin to start the Clover Belt Conference. It shows how elite this conference is. But what did you learn from those games? How does the team just keep their mental focus up when it hasn't been close the last few outings?
It takes a lot. A lot of our guys in those situations, they actually didn't, you see some teams that would roll over and give up. We have been still in it. And yes, the score hasn't represented, or we haven't put up the extra run, so show that it looks like you're still in it, but you can see out there they're not just hanging their heads down. The energy, the idea behind it is come in each inning. All right, hey, we got chip away. Let's get some runners on for this inning. Get a run here, get a run there, but stay positive because it's a new inning for us in the bottom half or in the top half, and try to make a momentum switch as much as you can.
This Melon team has been explosive offensively. What do you need to do on the hill here tonight?
The biggest thing is we got to start pounding the zone for strikes. That's been our struggle in the four games that we have. We've kind of been in and out and around, so right away we got to be able to attack the zone, even throwing fastballs and off speeds as well, and then make the routine plays behind Mason tonight, right, who's starting on the mound right away, and just enjoy the game of baseball because anything could happen. So if one bad thing happens, we got to rally back and understand, hey, next one, let's get the ground ball and turn the double play.
Coach, we weren't sure if we'd get to play tonight, so fantastic to see you guys out here. We're looking forward to some McDonald baseball.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
Head coach Bryce Meverden. McDonald Pregame continues on WOGO Sports, live from Casper.
This is the Mauer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Coleman, the sophomore, the 0-2 pitch. Lebrand will air one out, shallow left center field. That's all the way out and gone. It keeps carrying, and Lizzie Lebrand circles the bases for the Lady Macks.
Congratulations on a great play. Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Lock in a rate as low as 4.54% APR when you purchase or refinance a vehicle with Royal Credit Union. Royal's great rates and flexible terms can help keep your auto payments affordable. You can also finance RVs, boats, UTVs, and more. See all rates and apply for a Royal Credit Union vehicle loan at rcu.org/auto rates. Subject to credit approval.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Cabin and camping season is starting. As you prep your cabin or camper for the season, don't forget about your water. Whether you have a cabin or a camper, Gibson's Water Care can help at your home away from home. Book your free camper or cabin water analysis online now with the water experts at Gibson's Water Care. No long-term contracts, locally owned American-made products. Need a plumber? Gibson's Water Care can help with basic plumbing needs too. Go online to learn more.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films.
You should elect me.
Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy.
Next!
But for everyone else, there's the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Welcome back to McDonell Max Baseball Pregame here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Seth Smisky with you. It's time for the Wierzgala Weather Check, brought to you by Wierzgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Our game time conditions quite a bit different than yesterday. 47 degrees. It was 74 earlier today, but 47 degrees. But thankfully, just a 10% chance of precipitation for the rest of the night until this game presumably would be over at 9:30, 10 o'clock, and so that's your Wierzgala Weather Check. Depressing as it may be compared to yesterday, remember, Wierzgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning can make sure your home is comfortable and cozy no matter what the Wisconsin weather brings. Wierzgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Call the pros today. Wierzgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Caleb Swenson and Seth Smisky, I notice you're bundling up a little bit more as well, too, because it's not nearly as warm as it was earlier.
I texted my wife and I was like, "Bring me some clothes." So they came through, and they brought me some hot coffee too.
There you go,
so
fantastic. Yeah, it was great to see Delaney and some of the other seniors yesterday in the McDonald softball game against Cadott, getting in and making their presence felt, getting around, scoring some runs. McDonald 28-0 in 2 games over Cadott yesterday, so nice to see the Lady Max roaring into the weekend with a hot start.
Yeah, that is a super talented group right there. So. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how far they can go this year.
We have McDonald baseball on tap here on WOGO. We'll take another quick break. We'll be back with the Toyson Ford keys to the game. McDonald and Mellen, the Macks, and the Granite Diggers here on WOGO Sports. Great to have baseball no matter what the weather is. McDonald on the season 2-4. Mellen 5-0. We'll see if McDonald can break up that win streak for the Granite Diggers. We're back right after this on WOGO Radio, 103.1 FM AM 680 and WOGO.com, and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on our Facebook page and WOGO Sports on YouTube. Back right after this. This is Max Baseball.
For generations, Christo Orthodontics has been giving the Chippewa Valley something.
Cabin and camping season is starting. As you prep your cabin or camper for the season, don't forget about your water. Whether you have a cabin or a camper, Gibson's Water Care can help at your home away from home. Book your free camper or cabin water analysis online now with the water experts at Gibson's Water Care. No long-term contracts, locally owned American-made products. Need a plumber? Gibson's Water Care can help with basic plumbing needs too. Go online to learn more.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Wierzgala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
To serve again, Wurzgala Company.
Why do we smile? It's the special moments, the milestones. It's family and friends, getting good news, or simply enjoying life. A smile lifts your spirits and makes someone's day. That's why we smile. So make it shine at Christo Orthodontics.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Finishing up McDonell Macks baseball pregame here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. It's time for the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Seth Smisky, what do you think for McDonell to try to stop a 5-game winning streak for their opponent and start a winning streak of their own after dropping 4 in a row? What do they need to do?
They got to get something going, whether it's the bats, the pitching, something's got to start clicking here. Baseball's such a mental game, and I don't know how the pitching's going to go, but I think last year Eli was batting in the 400s. We've seen Kale.
Yeah.
Kale is freshman and sophomore year were probably his 2 best years. But he's always been so clutch, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So I think they have some pieces. Like we got to get these seniors stepping up and getting going here. Is kind of what's got to happen. Last year you had Grant, David, Cooper, Allen. And
they would come through.
Yes. So. And David is a great example. Like, I think he batted in like the hundreds, freshman, sophomore, junior year, and then senior year, he batted in the mid 400s. So
I remember Joe Leibrandt, would come through, and when you needed a clutch hit, your senior would come through, and it's kind of just taking on that mantle of
for
saying,
sure.
Hey, we're going to carry this team when it needs to be carried.
Just some confidence, and it can be done. We've seen it. So.
Your Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find our friend Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. WOGO, Hallie, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, McDonell, and Melon. Great to have baseball here on WOGO Sports. McDonell will have a lineup of Eli Stepp, number 7 playing left field, the senior leading off, then Isaac Crawford, the junior center fielder, number 0 in the 2 slot, Ryan Smisky. Batting third, the senior first baseman, number 15, Mason Bussey pitching, and batting cleanup, number 24, the senior Cale Holm. DHing in the 5 slot, the senior number 16, DHing plays with Carson Galvez, who's playing right field. Caden Boost, the senior third baseman, number 2, batting 6th, batting 7th. Callan Johnson, the freshman, second baseman, number 6. He's leading the team with a .455 average. Desian Matthews, the senior shortstop, number 11, batting 8th, and batting 9th. Parker Lindenberg, freshman catcher, number 1. He's hitting .375 on the season, and Seth, certainly, again, some pop in some of those bats, and great to see, you talk about the seniors, great to see some of those youngsters as well, too.
Yeah, for sure. And just looking at this roster, looking at grades, definitely got some young kids, young talent coming up.
We'll take our final break and be back with first pitch right after this on WOGO Sports. In 2 minutes, it's game time on WOGO.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
It's been going on like that for 70 plus years. I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years. Here we have a good mix of tenured folks, I guess we'll say, like myself, been here a long time, as well as some new folks coming in.
If it wasn't for all the employees here, and actually all of the customers that take our service, we wouldn't be where we are today. So we've got a loyal customer base and we've got a dedicated staff. I know this company will be successful for years to come.
It's time for baseball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson along with Seth Smisky, Zach Wycheck, our audio producer at the WOGO studios in Halley. Video producer on site is Gavin Bovey. We've waited quite a while for this. Good to see Coach Bryce Meverden's squad for the first time. I know he's excited to be able to have WOGO Sports here tonight for anyone who can't make the trip. And again, decent amount of hearty fans out there with the blankets. But we certainly know with the threat of weather and maybe friends from Melon who couldn't make the trip all the way down, could be a lot of people saying, hey, we appreciate the chance to be able to watch or listen tonight.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's so great what you guys can do. And I kind of been with you for a few years, starting in football, you know, when Grant was a freshman, and how far you've come.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing. So it is great that you guys can do this on a high school level.
Very
bring this kind of production.
Yeah, our owners, the stewards, being willing to invest in the technology to make this happen, and for all the people working behind the scenes to make it happen as well. As always, we appreciate our McDonell Area Catholic Schools boosters. I want to give them a shout out here on our WOGO Sports Live video stream. Mason Bussey will be starting off on the hill for McDonell. What can you tell us about Mason's game, pitching-wise?
You know, I really know is that like he didn't. He was very powerful when he was coming up through, you know, like 7th, 8th grade, you know, and stuff. Hasn't really pitched a ton in his high school career. I don't know that he even pitched last year, maybe an inning or two here or there. So to see him starting a game, you know, hey, good for him, and we'll see what he can do.
Absolutely. It's the opportunity here. Again, Cale Holm, probably your presumed ace coming back. And
one would think.
Aiden Bovey had the first no-no for McDonell down at Woodside Sports Complex, I believe, in Boston. Second game of the season, a 7-0 victory through a no-hitter. And what his older brother Gavin told me, that was the first no-hitter for McDonell since Andy Davis in like 2010.
Oh, really?
So again, Gavin's our insider. So if that isn't factual, then go after him. But,
yes.
But again, Aiden, I know, is dealing with a little something right now, health-wise, and certainly hoping that he's able to get back and to action soon. But certainly some intriguing young talent for this McDonell Macks team.
Yeah, and this you know, looking at the scores that this Melon team has put up, I'm curious to see as we get going here. Are their bats how their bats are going to be, because looking at the runs they put up, they've been pretty hot lately. So
opening pitch comes in a little wide, and they've got wins over Butternut, I believe, and South Shore.
Yeah, I think they played Bayfield three times maybe, and but you know. But they're averaging like 22 or 23 runs a game.
Yeah, which is just kind of insane.
It is. It's like football scores. So.
And along the third base line, long throw, long scoop for Ryan Smith. He wasn't able to handle it, and it gets away and headed towards second with a leadoff double. Will be Marshall Zueto, the senior center fielder.
Yeah, fielded it well. Just, you know, that's a long throw over there. So you feel like you gotta rush it, and the throw got away from him a little bit. Ryan had to come off the bag, but the first part of it was good.
For McDonald, again, Caden Boost over there at senior made a good stop. Mason Bussey inside on the pitch, ball one. This is Walker Zueto, the junior shortstop, number 2. Marshall Zueto, the senior.
I always got to give props to Cade there, because he scoops my minnows for me when I go in and buy them at the hardware store. So, like to see
a man of many talents.
Yes.
We've got a quick conference on the mound here. Give us time to let you know that you can check out our Dugout Smile Cam. You'll see in the lower right corner our Dugout Smile Cam, brought to you by Metropolis Resort in Action City in Eau Claire. It's constant smiles and fun at Metropolis Resort in Action City with an arcade, trampoline park, ninja warrior course, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, a water park, and so much more, plus on-site restaurants and coffee. Book your adventure today at metropolisresort.com. That's metropolisresort.com. Underneath the lights at Casper Park here in Chippewa Falls. Runner at second, no one on. For the Mellen Granite Diggers, big swing and a miss from the lefty Walker Zueto. Facing Mason Bussey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bussey comes home inside. Behind the plate for McDonald, Parker Lindenberg, the freshman. Bussey one hops it to Lindbergh. He'll stop it well to prevent the runner from advancing. 3-1.
Yeah, just got to settle in here for Mason. It's he's definitely struggling right now with some accuracy.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local sports. Northwestern Bank. Runner at second, no one out.
Got a runner on first, too.
Excuse me, with a walk there, so.
Yeah.
First and second. And a called strike. Mason Bussey finding the zone there against Brooks Mesko, his counterparts on the bump. Mesko, the junior pitcher. One hopped in for another walk, and Coach Meverton was talking about, again, just for the pitching staff in general, trying to pound the zone with strikes and not give base runners free passes. It's been a little bit of a struggle for McDonald early on, walking too many people.
Yeah, for sure. You know, let's put the ball in play and you know, throw some strikes. If they put it in play, let's see what we can do with it. You know, that's kind of step one, and struggling to do that.
Bussey unloads a little bit high for ball one against Aiden Peters, the junior third baseman. Bases loaded, no one out. Gets away from Bussey, blocked well by Lindenberg. 2-0.
Looks like, I think that's the changeup he's trying to throw there, and he's thrown quite a few of them in the dirt.
So again, McDonald still trying to get things figured out. Another pitch gets away and a run comes in for Melon. It's 1-0. It's Zueto with the score.
Yeah, it's, this is not how you want to start. I mean, they've gotten one hit. They've scored a run. They got runners on third and second right now. So there we go.
Inside pitch called strike. There you go.
We just got to put a couple of those together.
Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. Ball upstairs high, another walk. Bases loaded again. Stelter Incorporated, Ryan and the crew. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality. Always proud to support local sports. That fleet of dump trucks, drivers at your service. Find out more at StelterIncorporated.com. That's StelterIncorporated.com.
Yeah, and I think, the off speed, I don't think he's throwing a strike with that yet. So I would just keep pounding the zone with the fastball, and we don't need any more walks.
Another infield runner here. 3 straight walks after the leadoff double from Marshall Zueto, and really that double, I guess, a single and then an error. And so Melon already leading 1-0, and you mentioned they have not had trouble scoring runs, so you certainly don't want to give them anything easy here.
No, we make them earn it, and got a little mound visit here, so a little confidence booster. Or no, they're Mason's coming out, so we'll see who they're bringing in here.
So making a pitching change. We'll take a quick 30-second break on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Call to the bullpen's been made. We're back in half a minute. This is WOGO.
This is the Mauer Spear Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Coleman, the sophomore, the 0-2 pitch. Lee Brandt will air one out, shallow left center field. That's all the way out and gone. It keeps carrying, and Lizzie Lee Brandt circles the bases for the Lady Macks.
Congratulations on a great play. Mauer Spear Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Number 4, Gavin Smisky, warming up, getting loose on the hill for McDonald, as they'll make a pitching change down 1-0 here with the bases loaded for the Mellen Granite Diggers. What can you tell us about Gavin?
Gavin's a confident kid, and I love watching Gavin. I mean, for a big guy, he moves as well as anybody. I mean, he moves so well. He's got such great feet. He's super athletic. So I'll be interested to see what happens here, and hopefully he just plays catch and throws it in there and finds a strike zone. But he's got the ability, that's for sure.
Well, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is here for you. Come experience the local difference. When you get tired of the big box pharmacy, experience the difference you'll find at the Medicine Shop Pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. Your locally owned Medicine Shop Pharmacies in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. That's the Medicine Shop of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. We appreciate their support of WOGO Sports. Braden Warren, the junior, at the plate for the Mellen Granite Diggers. They already lead 1-0, still no one out, and the base is loaded. First pitch from Smisky misses. Pretty good velocity.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that he can throw hard, and hopefully he can start to locate it here in the next few pitches.
Fouled back. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, and last year they Kale and Eli were kind of the horses, but they had some good pitching around them too, and hopefully hopefully these young guys can step up and fill the roles. And I don't know if Eli will be able to go or not this year.
It's just great to be able to see Eli out there playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-2 pitch, called strike 3, and that's a big one for McDonald, the first out of the inning.
It is, and Gavin, it just looks pretty effortless when he throws.
Number 6,
and he's
Wyatt
throwing
Deering.
Pretty hard, so it's a good sign.
Wyatt Deering comes to the plate now, the freshman second baseman, number 6. facing Gavin Smiskey. Launches the first pitch out to left field, running up and making the grab. Runner will tag. And that's the second run of the inning. Eli Stepp out there making the grab and the throw, but that was hit well, and the sacrifice puts Melon up 2-0. Now another run will come through.
Yeah, catcher should have just held the ball there, I think.
3-0 Melon. A couple mistakes there by McDonald in the first inning.
It was a nice throw home, you know, and if it would have been 3 feet closer to the home plate, they probably would have had an out there, and then it should have probably just stopped there.
Well, 2 away now, but 3 in for Melon.
That you know, and things like that, when you're not pitching well, that just adds that much more pressure.
Inside ball 1 on Ryan Henry, the senior, the right fielder, number 5. He is hitting that 8 slot, as 8 have come to the plate already for the Granite Diggers. They lead 3-0. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think for the Macks, you just want to get out of this inning without any further damage, regroup, trying to get 1 or 2 back here in your half, and know that it's a long baseball game.
Yep, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from Gavin.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, seems to have his location down so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at first goes. Hit high into the air, drifting up. Carson Galvez has to lean back a little bit, but makes the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll take a 1-minute break as we head to the bottom of the first. Our score after half an inning, Mellen 3, McDonald 0. We are back in 60 seconds. This is WOGO.
Lock in a rate as low as 4.54% APR when you purchase or refinance a vehicle with Royal Credit Union. Royal's great rates and flexible terms can help keep your auto payments affordable. You can also finance RVs, boats, UTVs, and more. See all rates and apply for a Royal Credit Union vehicle loan at rcu.org/auto rates. Subject to credit approval.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
McDonald Baseball, WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Macks trail Mellen 3-0, trying to get something back here. Discover a future of excellence that is rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonell is now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Visit McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org today. That's McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org. Macks bats have been a little quiet in the first 4 games of the Western Clover Belt slate, Seth, but again, you're down 3-0 here, certainly not an insurmountable deficit whatsoever, and it would be great to get at least a couple of those back right away and inject a little bit more confidence into Gavin Smiskey, who came in and pitched really well in relief.
He did, yeah, so let's get up for Gavin, let's help him out a little bit here, and you know, Eli's the guy to do it. Let's get this started.
So Eli Stepp leads off, the senior left fielder, number 7. Game Changer stats. We appreciate Game Changer very much. Eli's batting average, still waiting for the first hit of the season for Eli. Again, more minimal at-bats than everybody else, as he's still trying to get back health-wise, but we'll just reiterate, it's fantastic to see Eli back there. I thought maybe the entire winter and spring seasons for his senior year might be gone because of that wrist injury, and then to see him come back, play so well in the playoffs in basketball after missing most of the season, and now to run some track in between and then get out here and play baseball, it's fantastic to see.
Yeah, there's no question that he's a competitor, right? It'll come. It'll come with Eli. There's no doubt about that.
Brooks Mesko, a junior, number 23 on the hill for the Mellen Granite Diggers. Leadoff hitter for the Macks is Eli Stepp. Takes ball 2 inside. Eli's one of those kids that any way you can get him on. I mean, it makes sense that Coach Bryce Meverden puts him at the top of the order. If you get him on, Eli's not going to stay at first for long.
No, and then when you got Isaac right behind him, that's
a lot of speed.
It is.
Inside and low. Ball 3. 3-0 count on Eli Stepp. I think probably laying off here and telling Mesko, prove it that you can throw a strike. And there is a called strike from Mesko. 3-1. Here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Good to have you with us. Bottom of the first, underneath the lights here at Casper. 3-1 pitch, inside, take your base. So Stepp is aboard with a leadoff walk.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what we needed, and put something in play, Isaac, here, and we got something going.
Isaac Crawford on the season, hitting 143. The center fielder, junior. And we're very early on.
Yeah, because Isaac, another good hitter last year, so he's definitely got the potential.
Stepp taking his lead at first. Called strike. I forgot to check. Is that Rick Byer behind the plate for our umpire? Dale Priest. Okay, there we go. Dale Priest. Snap throw to first. Nothing in 1 on Isaac Crawford, talented junior. Plays in the secondary in football. We're getting some pretty flashy end ones. Pitch gets away, and Eli Stepp is racing around second. Took a big turn. Now he's going to head back.
Big turn, breaks. Yeah.
So Stepp now in scoring position for Isaac Crawford. Offering 2 from Mesko was a strike, but got away from the catcher, and Eli took full advantage of it. Inside pitch. Pirouetting away from that one was Crawford, 1-2. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local sports. Northwestern Bank. Mesko the pitch. Bunt laid down. Throw to first by Mesko in time, but Eli Stepp is coming home. The throw gets away, and McDonald gets one on the board. 3-1, the savvy senior base running from Eli Stepp.
Yeah, Eli wasn't slowing down on that. And I think it could have been a little more interesting at home plate if that first baseman would have threw it back 15, a little quicker. But glad he didn't, and good job, Max, getting one across here.
So the sacrifice bunt from Crawford not only moves the runner from second to third, but brings him home. 1 away, base is clear. Inside pitch, ball 1 to senior Ryan Smiskey, the first baseman, number 15, also batting from the right.
And this is where you got guys like Ryan, Gavin, Mason. I mean, we got some beef. We got some guys that you think that if they can make contact, it's going to go places.
I mean, we say that a lot. If they get a hold of one, look out.
Yeah, yep. So that's what we need here.
3-0.
Yep.
See if Ryan gets something to hit here. .3-0 counts here underneath the lights at Casper. 1 in for McDonald. 4-pitch walk. Take your base. Wow. Second walk issued by Mesko.
Wasn't really even that close. Ryan didn't have to think about those pitches too hard. So
at bat,
good sign for us, I guess.
Gavin Smiskey.
So Gavin Smisky will come in the 4 slot to hit. Mason Bussey originally slated there, then relieved on the mound by Gavin Smisky. So Smisky number 4 and batting 4th. Takes strike 1. Runner at first is Ryan Smisky. 3-1 game. McDonald trailing by 2. Check swing. Inside, ball 1. Earlier, we had our conversation with with McDonald head coach Bryce Meverton, brought to you by Gibson's Water Care. Have a conversation with Gibson's about getting the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water in your home. Schedule your free water analysis at gibsonswatercare.com. That's gibsonswatercare.com. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, 1 in already for McDonald. Popped foul. Evening the count at 2-2. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. That's White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. Gavin Smisky at the plate. Pounds went out to shallow center field, drifting over to make the catch. The shortstop diving back in head first is Ryan Smisky. Walker Zueto made a nice play there behind second.
For a second there, I thought maybe it was going to drop. It just seemed like it was kind of hitting no man's land there, but shortstop able to cover some ground.
So Cale Holm comes to the plate, the senior designated hitter today, number 16. With 1 run in and a runner at first, Ryan Smisky. McDonald trailing 3-1. Cale pounds the first pitch he sees to short. Bobble, throw to first, and just in time.
Just in time.
Walker Zueto had time to, again, make just a little bit of a bobble and still make a hard throw over there to first. We'll be back in 60 seconds after 1 complete. Our score, Mellen 3, McDonald 1. We're back in 60 seconds. This is McDonald.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films. You should elect me. Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy.
Next!
But for everyone else, there's the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Welcome back to Max Baseball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Top of the second inning, Granite Diggers and Melon lead McDonald 3-1. Opening salvo misses wide for Gavin Smisky. Smisky facing Connor Hatterley, the junior, batting 8th for Melon. Inside pitch, did he find the edge? Not quite, 2-0. 7 to the plate, 3 runs scored in the top of the first for the visitors, the Mellen Granite Diggers, who are 5-0 on the season. 3-0 from Smisky, still trying to find his mark after coming in relief of Mason Bussey and pitching well. 3-0 the count. That time found the bullseye, 3-1 against Hatterley. Eli Erickson, the junior catcher, number 42, is on deck, batting 9th for Melon. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pulling back into a payoff pitch coming up with 2 straight strikes issued by Gavin Smisky.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Gavin so far.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch from Smisky. Called strike 3.
Wow.
His second punch out of the game so far.
Yeah, and he threw 2 balls and came back and
at bat, Granite Digger catcher
got a
number
strikeout.
42,
That's impressive.
So Eli Erickson, the junior catcher number 42, now strides to the plate. Hey, look for the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. 1 away. Missing on the first pitch, Gavin Smisky. With McDonald trailing 3-1, still just in the top of the second. Late game here tonight underneath the lights. That timing worked particularly well because of the weather that rolled through. Casper none too worse for the wear. I had to pick up a garbage can a couple different times after it kept rolling away.
Oh, really?
Trying to keep our park clean. 2-0 pitch. Bullseye. 2-1. Smisky's doing a nice job fighting his way back into these at-bats after falling behind in the count early. Erickson, the junior catcher, batting from the right, looks at a pitch high, 3-1. 1 away, none on, 3-1 count. Smisky comes home with a pitch.
Ooh.
Just missed.
Just missed.
Waiting for the call there from the home plate umpires. Trying to catch the inner portion of the plate, but Erickson earns the walk, and he'll turn the order back to the top.
Number 1, Marshall Zito.
Marshall Zito, the senior center fielder, hit a single that turned into a double because of an error his first time up. Ended up scoring the game's opening run. He will slap the first one he sees fair down the third base line. In trouble with that. Throw comes home, but second and third on Zuito's second trip to second base.
Yeah, that was barely fair there. I thought it maybe was going to go our way, but hey, so Gavin, he's coming out pitching pretty good. Walked guy, now he's got a hit, so let's see how he responds here. And just settle down and start throwing some strikes.
1 out, but 2 in scoring position for the Granite Diggers, already leading 3-0 with Walker Zuito, talented junior shortstop. He hits the first one to short, long throw across the diamond. Gets the run at first, tag at third. Not in time. Run comes across. McDonald gives up an out for it. A runner at third in a 4-1 ball game.
Number 23, Brooks Mesco.
Well, and one thing about that play is nothing like negative other than the hit and the run scoring. There wasn't like an overthrow or anything that compounded anything. We got an out and
almost got Marshall Zuito at third.
Yeah, yep. So they threw the ball around and nothing negative happened, so it's good.
First pitch strike from Gavin Smisky to Brooks Mesco. 0-1 count, runner at third. 1 in so far for the Mellen Granite Diggers. McDonald trying to keep it at 1. Lindenberg trying to frame that pitch. Umpire says no, 1-1. Lined into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It's 5-1 Melon. Good piece of hitting that time by Brooks Mesco, helping his cause.
Number 19, Aiden Peters.
Yeah, and it's not like they're just cranking them. I mean, they're just solid, some hits, but it seems like they always have enough base runners to really make it hurt.
Runner goes to second. The throw just off the mark, drifts into the outfield, maybe even caromed off the base runner's shoulder there. Lindenberg just a little bit short on the throw, so Mesco immediately into scoring position for Aiden Peters. Peters, the junior, walked his first time up. 6th hitter of this second inning for the Mellen Granite Diggers as they lead McDonald 5-1. One 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. Evens at 1-1. Gavin Smisky looking to work his way out of this one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Aiden Peters, the junior. Runner at second. Takes ball 2. Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. Smisky battles back to even the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gavin Smisky a chance to end the inning with a great pitch here. Runner at second. Fouled back. Fighting it off, Aiden Peters. Two counts. Runner at second. 2 away. Missed outside. Count has worked full again, 3-2.
You know, definitely, regardless of what happens here, I've liked what I've seen from Gavin. You know, like, definitely something you can build on here.
Absolutely. Hit high and foul, drifting along the first baseline, Ryan Smisky. It sails out of play. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or any office insured by NCUA. McDonell and Melon here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Payoff pitch once again here for Gavin Smisky against Aiden Peters. Inside, ball 4. Runners at first and second now.
Yeah, you know, he's battling. Gavin's battling, you know. I mean, it's just can't quite seal the deal.
Braden Warren, his first time up against Gavin Smisky, struck out. The junior left fielder will come to the plate again with a runner in scoring position. McDonald Conference on the mound. For generations, Christo Orthodontics has been giving the Chippewa Valley something to smile about, and that tradition continues with Dr. Grace and Dr. Camille. You'll find the same trusted care now with a fresh, modern approach to orthodontics for all ages. Schedule your free consultation today at ChristoOrthodontics.com. That's ChristoOrthodontics.com.
I just mapped Melon. I didn't know where it was.
It's up there a ways.
It is. It's north of Park Falls, just kind of south of Ashland.
I know the Park Falls area well. My grandpa lived there for years, but never got all the way up to Melon.
Okay, yeah. Me and through some friends, we head up to Park Falls. We went for a bunch of years in a row, and then last year we kind of went back up there again for the Flamborama weekend. Don't really go to that, but our friends have a cabin on the lake, and I love that area.
It's a great area.
Yep.
They're not too far away, Chequamegon National Forest. 2-0 the count. Smisky induces a swinging strike. Braden Warren, the junior left fielder, has runners at first and second with 2 away and 2 runs in already. Trying to catch the outer portion of the plate. No dice that time for Gavin Smisky.
It's not missing by much.
Location in real estate and in pitching. 3-1 the count. Smisky looking for a strike, delivers high, and they're loaded up for the Mellen Granite Diggers. Patient at bat for Braden Warren. Brings up Wyatt Deering. But an RBI sac fly his first time up.
At bat number 6, Wyatt Deering.
6 walks issued already by McDonald pitching here in the first 2 innings. And Coach Bryce Beverden said, hey, it's as simple as just throwing strikes. We got to be able to pound the zone.
Yeah, the walks, I can kind of see it right now. It just compounds.
They kind of spiral on you.
Yep.
1-0 as the first pitch missed against Wyatt Deering, the second baseman. Swinging foul tip backward, 1-1. Ryan Henry is due up next, the senior right fielder for the Mellen Granite Diggers. McDonald hoping to get out of the inning, trailing 5-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gavin Smiskey comes home with the bases loaded, finds the mark.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch.
Well, Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. That's QualityPropaneandFuels.com. The 1-2 fouled back. Fighting it off is Wyatt Deering. Smiskey looking for his 3rd strikeout, trying to end this inning for McDonald.
Yeah, I'd come right back with that fastball. I don't think he showed that he could hit that.
Do it again at 1-2. That is fouled along the first base line. In fact, straight up and drifts behind the plate. 1-2 coming up once again. The WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. If you're listening on the radio, make sure you check that out, whether live or the replay later on. Pretty beautiful underneath the lights after the storm passed by here at Casper.
It is. It's even more beautiful in this box.
Yeah, it's warmer up here. The 1-2 pitch misses, 2-2. Gavin Smiskey trying to end the inning for McDonald. Bases loaded. Trying to get out of the jam. 2 outs. 2-2 pitch from Smiskey. Missed wide. Lindenberg covers it well. Count has worked full. Base runners stay put. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. McDonald trailing 5-1. Trying to avoid more damage here as Smiskey looks home, gets the sign from Lindenberg. Gavin Smiskey comes home with a pitch. Called strike 3 to end the inning. And McDonald strands 3 for the Mellen Granite Diggers. We head to the seconds right after this. Take a look at our WOGO Sports instant replay.
It's some suspense there. It's a bit of a slow call on the strike.
We were waiting
like,
for it
okay.
just a bit.
And the pitch was a little. I mean, it seemed a little high. So I think it was a strike, but it was there. So yeah, you definitely had to wait for the ump's call.
We'll take a 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds on W.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Welcome back to McDonald Baseball on WOGO Sports. Bottom of the second, 5-1 deficit for the Max boys. Trying to get the bats going here as Wyatt Deering struck out by Gavin Smiskey. 3rd strikeout victim for Smiskey. Now the Max getting 1 in the first inning. After stranding 3 here to their counterparts, hoping they can find a little bit more magic from the plate.
Yeah, definitely going to need a little bit more if we want to stay in this one.
The bottom of the second for the McDonald Max is the third baseman number 2.
It doesn't take much, and this pitcher he put some guys on base, so yeah, we could definitely get there.
Caden Boost, the senior third baseman number 2. Also played on that state championship football team. Takes a big cut at pitch 1, strike 1. Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company, improving comfort and energy efficiency for your home, insulation, siding, and so much more. They can even build garages and decks. Chippewa Valley Insulation. Start feeling good at ChippewaValleyInsulation.com. That's ChippewaValleyInsulation.com. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Caden Boos. Mesko comes home with the pitch. A little bit late hooking it foul along the first base line.
Yeah, that was a high one. He could have let that one go.
Grace Home Respiratory has a wide variety of home medical supplies and equipment for sale or rental, and a caring staff ready to answer any question. Grace Home Respiratory in Altoona and now in Baldwin. 1-2 pitch. It is chopped right in front of the plate and bounces foul along the third base line.
That looked like a good pitch to swing at. So just not quite getting enough of that ball.
Who's hitting .222, and again, a lot of these averages very early on as some of the better McDonald hitters statistically in recent years are still looking for their first hit early on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Mesko. Well done laying off that one from Caden Boos. 2-2 counts. No one out, no one on for McDonald. The pitch fought off once again by Caden Boos. For generations, Christo Orthodontics has been giving the Chippewa Valley something to smile about, and that tradition continues with Dr. Grace and Dr. Camille. You'll find the same trusted care now with a fresh, modern approach to orthodontics for all ages. Schedule your free consultation today at ChristoOrthodontics.com. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strikeout. Good pitch there from Mesko.
It was. Yep. I was hoping it was maybe just a little outside, but it looked pretty good.
So first punch out of the game for Brooks Mesko, the junior, brings up Callan Johnson, the freshman second baseman for McDonald. He's leading the team in batting average at .455 through the first 6 games of the season. First offering is inside. Desian Matthews on deck, the senior for McDonald. Mesko comes home with the pitch inside again. 2-0 McDonald trailing 5-1 here in the bottom of the second. Johnson takes a called strike. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Johnson took a big cut. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Callan Johnson, the freshman, looking to be the first McDonald base runner this inning as they trail by 4 runs. Mesko upstairs. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Callan Johnson, McDonald freshman second baseman. Mesko, the payoff pitch, swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in a row for Mesko. He's settling in a little bit.
Number 11, Desian Matthews.
He definitely is. You know, he's getting enough, throwing enough good pitches, even if they're not strikes. The counts are staying favorable enough to him where they're swinging at him.
2 away, none on for McDonald, trailing 5-1 here early on in this contest. Desian Matthews, the senior, number 11, at short for Coach Bryce Meverton. Looks at ball 1. First pitch strike's always what you're looking for, and I think on both sides, coaching staff would probably say we could be a little bit better at that. Evening the count at 1-1, finding the mark that time was Mesko. Brooks Mesko, the junior, 1-1 count, trying to get out of this inning. Chopped foul along the first base line, 1-2. Caleb Swenson along with Seth Smiskey here for our inaugural McDonald baseball broadcast. We've tried. The weather has not allowed it to happen every time they've been on our WOGO Sports schedule, which you can view at WOGO.com. Inside pitch. Ball 2. Mesko was leading the mound. He thought he'd ended the inning.
He did.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, none on.
I didn't think that was a good enough pitch to leave the mound like that.
The 2-2 once again. Swing and a miss. Striking out the side is Mesko. McDonald goes down 1-2-3. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds. This is Max Baseball on WOGO Sports. Good to have.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
McDonald Baseball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson along with Seth Smiskey. McDonald trailing 5-1. They put up one in the first, but then the side struck out by Brooks Mesko, who's settling in. And Gavin Smiskey, we've seen him, Seth, pitch well so far coming in relief of Mason Bussey, and he's going to need to settle in even more as well. 3 strikeouts so far, and you'd love to be able to put up a 0 in this inning.
Yeah, and for sure, and it would be really good if we could get out of here with Gav still pitching, and maybe even get in the next inning.
Leading off the inning for the Granite Diggers will be Ryan Henry, number 5, the right fielder. First pitch missed for the Max. It's been a little bit of a common theme, just getting behind in counts a little bit early on. Smiskey's thrown some good pitches, battled back. He induces a foul tip, 1-1. There's an example of it right there.
Yeah, and that was off speed that time, and it was in there for a strike. He'd been struggling, so hopefully that's a good sign.
1-1 pitch from Smiskey. That one inside. 2-1. Henry having to step away from that one to avoid getting hit. Base is open. Here in the third, McDonald trailing 5-1. Ducking away that time was Ryan Henry. 3-1 the count. Henry, the senior right fielder. Flew out to Carson Galvez in right field his first time up. 3-1 pitch. Looking to take this base will be Ryan Henry. I believe unofficially that's 7 walks for McDonald.
At bat number 8, Connor Adderley.
Yeah, that really makes it tough. Really makes it tough with that many walks.
Connor Hatterley coming to the plate now for the Granite Diggers.
Makes it tough with that many walks when you're not hitting the ball either. You know?
And I think, with all due respect to Melon offensively, because certainly they've shown their ability to put up a ton of runs in the first 5 games of the season, but they're not necessarily making hard contact, but making enough contact with runners on base because of those 7 walks.
Yes, yeah. Without that, maybe it's 2-1. So be interesting to see what transpires here. Looks like Isaac's going to pitch now.
So we'll have a second pitching change for McDonald as they trail 5-1. We'll step out and be back in 30 seconds here on WOGO Sports. This is McDonald Baseball on WOGO.
Why do we smile? It's the special moments, the milestones. It's family and friends, getting good news, or simply enjoying life. A smile lifts your spirits and makes someone's day. That's why we smile. So make it shine at Christo Orthodontics.
Pitching change for the McDonell Macks. Isaac Crawford on the season. The junior number 0 has faced 34 batters. Pitched 5 1/3 innings over the course of 3 games, 119 pitches.
Yeah. You know, I like what I saw to Gav. And I think if Bryce sticks with them, it will improve.
I mean, 3 strikeouts and coming in, getting out of some tough situations.
Mm-hmm. That's what we like to see right out of the gate.
First pitch strike from Isaac Crawford. 0-1 on Connor Hatterley, the junior. DH in the 8 slot. Runner at first.
Nice. Kind of what I remember from Isaac last year is when he was on, he was on.
I remember seeing him pitch when we went up that game against Chautauqua Warehouser, and he came in after a great performance by Cale Holm. Isaac came in and really, again, just a little bit different delivery, a little bit different arm angle as he misses 1 and 2, and that can really fool some hitters.
Mm-hmm. And he throws. He's got some good velocity on it.
No one out. Runner on first. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off toward the McDonald dugout. Stays at 1 and 2. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. Thank you to our audio producer tonight, Zach Wycheck. Camera operator, video producer on site. Out in the cold is Gavin Bovey swinging strike 3.
Nice.
Isaac Crawford, the 4th punch out of the night for McDonell. His 5th strikeout of the season and 1 away.
The 42, Eli Erickson.
Hatterley strikes out for the 2nd time this game. Brings up Eli Erickson, who worked a walk and then came around to score in the 2nd inning. 5-1 Melon. McDonell now with 1 out and 1 on defensively. Isaac Crawford, pick off at first. Good throw to Ryan Smiskey. Diving headfirst back into the bag is Ryan Henry. Crawford looks home to get the sign from Parker Lindenberg, the freshman backstop for the McDonell battery. A little bit low and in the dirt, ball 1.
You know, and it seems like so far, other than, the first part of that first inning, we've done enough as far as the pitching is concerned. I think to be, if our hitting was a little better, we would definitely be right there, I think. I mean, I think we've done enough tonight so far.
And again, if you can just get a little bit more confidence here by hopefully putting up a 0 in this inning. 2-0 pitch. Finds the mark, 2-1.
The only thing maybe you would like is not to be on our 3rd pitcher right now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit pitching by committee was the plan today, but probably not quite so early.
Yeah.
Isaac Crawford working his way back into this at-bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes against Eli Erickson. Discover a future of excellence rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools. You can learn more at McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org. That's McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org. 1 on, 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Eli Erickson. Crawford comes home with a pitch. Missed inside. Count has worked full, 3-2 at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. And now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Again, McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org. That's McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org. Pickoff attempt. Now stuck in a pickle between first and second. The throw to second. The tag is down, and that is the 2nd out of the inning. Well played by McDonell on the base paths.
Yeah, for sure. Good move at the pitcher spot there. Isaac getting that over there, catching him.
See it now in our WOGO Sports instant replay. Isaac Crawford has done well. Coming in relief. The 3-2 pitch just missed, and Erickson works his 2nd walk of the game.
When did the instant replay come in, Caleb?
Yesterday.
Okay, I was gonna say because I know I watched a bunch of basketball games. And I don't remember seeing it. So
here's the thing:
right.
I keep saying it because I'm kind of proud of it because we figured out how to do it, and so it is a work in progress.
Okay.
But, again, potential sponsors out there, we would love to have an instant replay sponsor.
Well, there we go.
If someone's interested in that, but it is something that I've been wanting for a while, and I think we figured out how to do it. And like everything, we try and build bigger and better all the time here at WOGO Sports, but glad to be able to have it.
Yeah, that is really fantastic, Caleb.
1 ball, 1 strike on Marshall Zuedo, I believe, the senior center fielder, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 runs scored. He'll take a big cut at this second offering. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Isaac Crawford 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Backs trail 5-1. Runner at first. Crawford kicks and delivers inside. No throw from Lindenberg to second. It's maybe McDonald with 2 outs conceding that, not sure. But Erickson works his way to second base on the steal. 2-2 count now, 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for Zuedo. Crawford again looking to pick off the runner at second. Doesn't make the throw, but he's keeping those base runners honest.
Yeah, he is doing a good job like that. Now let's just let's throw a strike here and get out of it.
2-2 pitch. Missed inside, count is full. 3-2 payoff pitch upcoming against the leadoff man in this Melon lineup. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner at second, 2 outs. Isaac Crawford kicks and delivers, check, swing, called strike 3. Crawford gets out of it in the first scoreless inning for McDonald. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds here on WOGO Sports. This is Max Baseball.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Welcome back to McDonell Max Baseball on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Seth Smisky with you. A reminder that our Dugout Smile Cam is brought to you by Metropolis Resort and Action City in Eau Claire. It's constant smiles and fun at Metropolis Resort and Action City with an arcade, trampoline park, Ninja Warrior course, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, a water park, and so much more, plus on-site restaurants and coffee. Book your adventure today at metropolisresort.com. That's metropolisresort.com. Brooks Mesco struck out the side last inning against McDonald.
Yeah, like you said, he looks like he was kind of settling in a little bit, which not great for us. But we just got to battle. Get out there, get a good at bat. Make him throw some pitches, if nothing else. And let's get the bat on the ball here.
Caleb Swenson, Seth Smisky with you in the booth. I wouldn't say warm and cozy because we've got a little bit of the windows cracked, but warmer and cozier than Gavin Bovey, who is braving the elements on top of the dugout to get you some of the great shots that you're seeing here on the WOGO Sports Live video stream. So thank you so much, Gavin.
Yeah.
WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. You can watch on YouTube or our WOGO Radio Facebook page. Listen on the radio on 103.1 FM, AM 680, and WOGO.com. First at bat from Parker Lindenberg here in the bottom of the third. He'll take a first pitch strike from Mesko. Lindenberg hitting .375, the freshman catcher. 0-1 outside, ball one. Mesko struck out Boost, Johnson, and Matthews in the 6, 7, and 8 slots of the batting order for McDonald in the second inning. Lindenberg trying to turn it back around to the top. 1-2 on a cut there. Lindenberg will dig back in from the right side. Mesko struck out 3 in a row. The junior for the Mellen Granite Diggers, who lead 5-1. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, dropped third strike. The throw along the first base line, and nice grab there at first. Did he come off the bag,
He
though?
did, yep. Definitely came off the bag.
So Parker Lindenberg is aboard, and maybe that's a little spark McDonald needs.
Yeah. Got Eli coming up here, so.
Eli worked a walk, it seems like ages ago, but at
the
very top of the first.
I was like, when you said that Parker hadn't batted yet, I'm like, are you
9,
sure?
But
yeah.
Bat for the Max, number 7, Eli Stepp.
Stepp scored the first run of the game, first and only run of the game so far, we hope, for McDonald. Hopefully more to come as they trail 5-1. Pickoff attempt, tag is down, not in time. When you get tired of the big box pharmacy, come experience the local difference at the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, available free local delivery as well. Your locally owned Medicine Shop pharmacies in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Eli Stepp looks at ball one. Stepp looking for his first hit of the season. Again, hasn't had a lot of at-bats as he recovers from that injury. He will line this one foul. Pretty good cut at that one. Maybe behind it just a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike on the McDonald senior, Eli Stepp. Moving on to play next level football. Kind of brings that linebacker mentality to everything he does in sports.
Yes, for
you
sure.
love to see it. 1-1 inside, caught the inner portion of the plate, 1-2.
Yeah, he was definitely a force during the football season. So nice to hear he's going to keep at it.
None out, runner at first is Lindenberg. 1-2 pitch, wide. 2 balls, 2 strikes. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. Brooks Mesko, the lefty, wide, and that's going to get away from the catcher and allow Lindenberg to cruise into second unobstructed. Count is full at 3-2, and now a runner in scoring position if Eli Stepp can get a knock here.
Yeah, this would go a long ways just if Eli can somehow get on base.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 46 pitches for Brooks Mesko, the junior. Kicks and delivers inside. Ball 4, and that is going to allow them to advance to the corners. Eli Stepp takes first, and on the wild pitch, Lindenberg all the way around to third. So second walk worked by Eli Stepp.
Isaac Crawford.
Brings up Isaac Crawford, who's now on the hill for McDonald. He had a sac bunt, brought in Eli Stepp for the only RBI so far for McDonald. None out, 2 on, runners at the corners. Stepp takes off. Now 2 in scoring position as Stepp advances to second. 1-0 count on Isaac Crawford. Crawford, the McDonald Jr., takes a big cut.
That was a good, another good pitch to swing at. Ugh. You would have got a piece of that. It would have been good.
1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at second and third for the Max. A base hit would make a dramatic difference in this game. Inside pitch, stepping away from that one. Isaac Crawford. And a solid base hit should bring in 2 and make it a 5-3 game. Underneath the lights here on a chilly but still beautiful Wisconsin evening. Good to have you with us on a Friday night here on WOGO Sports. Slated for McDonald and Melon again at 11:40 a.m. tomorrow. I know there was a little doubt because of the chill in the air whether that game will happen or not, but we'll update you on our social media if it happens. Isaac Crawford, another big cut, 2-2.
Yeah, just a little bit behind that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch 52 upcoming here for Brooks Mesko. Here it is. Upstairs, that gets away. Diving in head first for the second run of the game.
And just as a batter, staying in there, having a good at-bat, making him throw more pitches, not striking out right away. Things like that happen. So, just having a good at-bat goes a long way.
Now Eli Stepp has advanced to third. I apologize. Bryce Meyer had come in to run for Parker Lindenberg, the catcher. So Meyer's the one who scored that run for McDonald. But now 5-2. Crawford looks at a payoff pitch. It misses. They're at the corners with none outs. And I remember last year, Seth, there were some of those kind of landslide innings for McDonald, avalanche innings, whatever you want to call them, where things would start to cascade in a positive direction for McDonald hitting as a conference at the mound here now for the Granite Diggers. And early on in this season, maybe still waiting for those same kind of offensive explosions. And you would see box scores after the games for the Macks and put up whatever it was, double-digit runs, but you might see 7, 8 of those runs all in one inning. And, again, success breeding success at the plate.
Yeah, yep, that's definitely what we saw a lot of last year. And then you don't get down when you're behind, you still feel like you're in the game because something like that can happen anytime. So, still would be nice to see them get like a good legitimate hit here somewhere along the line.
At bat, McDonald first baseman.
And Ryan would be the perfect guy to do it.
Ryan Smisky.
Ryan Smisky, the senior first baseman. He worked a walk his first time up. Now has runners at the corners. One big swing from Ryan could tie this game. He shows bunt, pulls back. It's delivered high and will allow Isaac Crawford to advance to second. So 2 in scoring position. Coach Meverton not afraid to send the runners here. And I think the kids like that aggressive offensive approach. Smisky fouls one straight up foul territory along the first base line. Long run over underneath the lights.
Yeah, I think he lost it in the lights, the first baseman there. So good for Ryan, and he lives to face another pitch.
Catch you up on the count here. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still none out for McDonald. Their most encouraging signs offensively here early on in this contest against Melon. Trailing now 5-2. Pitch inside. Gets away from the catcher for a moment. 2 balls, 1 strike. Behind the plate is Eli Erickson, as we've mentioned, the junior. 2 juniors in that battery, Brooks Mesko and Erickson. 2-1 pitch, laying off, looking at a second strike. Ryan Smisky. 2-2 pitch upcoming. 2 in scoring position for the McDonald senior Ryan Smisky. Takes a big cut. Dropped strike, throw along the first base line, doesn't come.
I guess I'm a little I'm a little perplexed at what just went on there.
I don't know if that was maybe thinking that the run would come home.
Yeah, I guess he. I don't know.
But now the bases are loaded with none out as Ryan Smisky strikes out, but on the drop, third strike, hustles along that first base line.
That's twice now we've reached on those.
So the base is loaded for Gavin Smisky, batting in the 4 slot He came in for Mason Bussey. Pitched well, had 3 strikeouts. Replaced by Isaac Crawford on the mound, but still a chance to do some damage here with the bases loaded and none out. Takes a big cut, swing and a miss, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 60 pitches thrown so far for Brooks Mesko. He struck out the side in the second. It's been a little bit tougher go here in the bottom of the third. Popped into shallow right field. That's a base hit for the Macks. 1 run is in. Play coming at the plate, not in time. Snap throw to third. That is not in time. It gets away into the outfield. Run coming in. McDonald looking to tie the game, and they will.
Wow. That just goes to show you what one blooper can do for you. Score 4 runs, and Gavin ends up on third base. So,
my goodness. 5-5, just like that. The shot in the arm the Macks needed.
It's number 16, Cale Holm.
So Cale Holm at the plate. As Gavin Smiskey comes through with a hit. Mesko, pitch number 62 of the evening. Finds the mark, a first pitch strike on Cale Holm. Just his second at bat, but now a brand new ball game, and still no one out with a runner at third. One and one on Cale Holm, the McDonell senior. 5-5 underneath the lights here. McDonell and Mellen, the Macks and the Granite Diggers upstairs. Ball 2, good job there by Eli Erickson. If that one gets away, Smiskey's coming home and McDonald takes their first lead.
Yeah. It seems like now he's kind of, maybe he was settling in and a little more unsettled right now.
That's a 3-1 count on Cale Holm. DH for McDonell. The senior who bats from the right. 3-1 pitch. Holm laying off. Looks at a called strike 2. Still no one out for McDonell. 3 runs have come in to tie the game. The go-ahead run is at third. Holm looking for something to hit here. He will pop it over the shortstop, and McDonell is going to take the lead 6-5.
All right.
Cale Holm with an RBI base hit. And your McDonell Macks take their first lead. And that's the first hit of the season for Cale Holm as we take another look at it here on our WOGO Sports Instant Replay.
At bat, number 2.
Yeah, you can just kind of feel some momentum building, and it started out with just some good at-bats. Some guys got on base, made the pitcher work a little bit. Some bad things happened for them. And, let's keep it rolling here.
Caden Boos struck out his first time up. That was last inning. Now the senior third baseman looks at a first pitch missed. Cale Holm trucks over to second. He's in scoring position for Boos.
I definitely think, we, from the looks of it so far, we get somebody on first. We can take second base all day long. So
Coach Meverton clearly has noticed that. 2-1 as Mesko finds the mark. His pitch count starting to climb a little bit here. 70 pitches in the third and still looking for that first out of the third inning. 2-2. Cut there by Boos. Callan Johnson due up next. The freshman leading McDonell in batting average at .455 through the first 6 games of the season. 2-2 pitch. That one is hooking foul along that first base line. Not a ton of wind here tonight.
No, I thought it was going to be bad. The way it was blowing before the game started.
Cale Holm is at second base. McDonell has taken the lead with 5 runs here in the bottom of the third. Casper Park, Gannon Field. Swing and a miss for Boos. Goes down on strikes. That is the first out of the inning.
And this is, for this year, more than likely unfamiliar territory for Mellon.
At number 6.
They're probably usually winning by 15-0, at this point in the game. So.
Yeah, and the way they jumped out in this one, too. Mm-hmm. And it's what Coach Bryce said before the game. He said, though the scores look really uneven, he said, I haven't seen any of the kids playing like they're down double-digit runs, hanging their heads or dogging it. He said, I've seen the effort. First pitch fouled off by Callan Johnson. He struck out back in the second, his first time up against Mesco. Cale home at second. McDonald now leading 6-5. Pitch almost gets away from Eli Erickson, who made a really athletic lunge to grab that one and keep it from rolling all the way back. 1-1. One delivery. Inside and took it right off the side of the leg.
That looked like it hurt. I don't
Especially
care.
In the cold. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, so you could kind of even, with their windows closed through here, I could still hear it enough.
Callan Johnson taking one just right off the ham hock there.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
At bat, number 11.
Brings up Desi and Matthews. McDonald looking to bat around here in the third. Still with just one out now. First and third as Holmes smartly advanced. Matthews, the senior, struck out his first time up back in the second. He will launch the first pitch he sees to right field, and it is down. Oh, that's trouble for Mellon. One comes in. Matthews rounding second, heading to third, 2 in for McDonald, and it's a stand-up 2 RBI triple for Desi and Matthews, and McDonald leads it 8-5.
What a nice hit. We've seen a couple hit right there where they've hooked, and that one just straight long enough, and right fielder could not make a play on that, so great job.
Taking a look on our WOGO Sports instant replay. How about Desi and Matthews? And how about, again, 3 hitters in a row here that struck out back in the second, then coming through. McDonald's batted around now in this big third inning.
Yeah, looks like they're bringing in the center fielder to pitch.
That will be Marshall Zueto, the senior, who leads off for him. We will take a 30-second break. We'll be back in half a minute on WOGO Sports. McDonald, 7 runs so far here in the bottom of the third. We're back in.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Marshall Zueto into pitch for the Mellen Granite Diggers. McDonald, 7 runs so far here in the bottom of the third. Still just 1 out and a runner at third. It's Desi and Matthews who ripped a 2 RBI triple. Macs have now batted around, Seth, here in the third. And we were looking for one of those Max avalanches offensively, and we're getting one.
Yeah, you kind of said it, and that's where we're at. And we took advantage. The pitcher was definitely, you could tell he was starting to fade a little bit, and we took advantage of that. It's what we needed to do.
8-5, the Macs trailed 3-0 early, got 1 back in the bottom of the first, were blanked in the second, and Melon went ahead 5-1. But I think Isaac Crawford coming in and getting out of that jam and putting the first 0 on the scoreboard for the Granite Diggers really, again, it was a shot in the arm for this team, injected some confidence into them, and we're seeing it with their approach to the plate here in the third.
Yeah, let's keep it going here, and get it to the point where if they do have any kind of comeback, it's too far out of reach. So let's keep it going.
Parker Lindenberg.
So Parker Lindenberg, who reached on an error earlier on this inning, gets his second AB of the third. With a runner at third and just one out, he will pop a bunt to the pitcher and a beautiful diving stop. And that is going to be a pretty easy double play as Desi and Matthews came hurtling home. A lot of credit there to Sweeto. My goodness, that was a pretty phenomenal play.
It was.
From the Melon senior Marshall Sweeto. So they get out of the inning with the double play, but not before McDonald plate 7. We head to the fourth in 60 seconds. Your new score, McDonald 8, Melon 5. We are back right after this on WOGO Sports.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Top of the fourth, McDonald baseball on a chilly, beautiful Friday night underneath the lights here at Gannon Field, Casper Park in Chippewa Falls. During the break, checked out that play once again from Marshall Sweeto, and credit where credit is due. The young man made just a phenomenal play on that one.
He did.
Great, I mean, probably with the bunt, you want to try and keep it down a little bit there, too.
Yeah.
But fielding his position and then being alert enough to catch Desi and Matthews between third and home. Just very well done on outcast.
Leading off,
great reaction
for the Granite Diggers
to that.
Number 2,
But,
Walker
Guido. It would be nice, really nice, to get another inning or two out of Isaac here, being that we got another game right away tomorrow.
So McDonald now leading 8-5. Walker Sweeto is at the plate. The junior, Marshall Sweeto, the senior. 1-0. Swing fouled back, 1-1 on the delivery from Isaac Crawford McDonald Jr. Crawford came in last inning. Put up the first scoreless inning for Mellon this game, and honestly, they probably don't have a lot of scoreless innings. Hard hit to short. That's going to be a tough throw. It's low and one hops. Getting away from Ryan Smisky, and that is going to allow Sweeto to dive head first into second. And he stays down for a second. I think he's all right, going to dust himself off.
I was looking at the base runner, so I didn't see what happened with that ball.
It looked like Desi came in and made a hard but low throw, and Ryan just couldn't quite stretch out and pick it. It kind of bounced, almost looked like it bounced right in front of him.
Yeah, and then it looked like the runner was going to stay at first, and then I don't know what happened where they didn't get to it fast enough, and then he ended up on second.
I don't know if someone maybe should have been backing up first base over there. Either way, got a runner in scoring position. Chopper right back to the mound. Flip to first for one. Runner holds at second base and one away. Well done there by Isaac Crawford for the first out of the inning.
Yeah,
as Brooks Mesko is retired.
Played very well by Isaac there.
Number 19, Aiden Peters.
Brings up Aiden Peters. 1-3 on the ground out there for Mesko. Runner in scoring position for the Mellen Granite Diggers, who find themselves in very unfamiliar territory here. Trailing by 3 runs, 8-5. First pitch strike from Isaac Crawford. Runner at second. Crawford thinking about that pickoff again. 0-1 for Aiden Peters. He has walked twice in his first 2 plate appearances. Takes an inside pitch, ball 1. Before every game, we have our Wersgala weather check, brought to you by Wersgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. No matter what the Wisconsin weather brings, make sure your home stays comfortable with the pros at Wersgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Upstairs, ball 2 from Isaac Crawford. Due up next is Braden Warren. Peters has worked 2 walks. 1 out, 1 on, swing and a miss. Count is even at 2-2. Good pitch there from Crawford. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. Right. Another strikeout for Isaac Crawford.
Yeah, Isaac
for the second out of the inning.
He's looking good right now.
Number 20.
I think we've seen that from both Gavin Smiskey and Isaac Crawford. We'd say there's a lot of really good positives about the way they're throwing here tonight. Combined, that is the 6th McDonald strikeout. And quickly ahead in the count, 0-1 once again on Braden Warren, the junior. Struck out his first time up in the first, worked a walk in the second. Runner at second now with 2 outs. Inside pitch caught the edge again. 0-2 the count. Isaac Crawford working pretty quickly when he's confident on his spots.
Yeah, he definitely is feeling it right now.
0-2 pitch. Little bit low, laying off is Braden Warren. 1-2 the count. Isaac Crawford, McDonald Jr. trying to strand another base runner. 1-2 pitch called, strike 3. That'll end the inning for the Macks. Another 0 on the scoreboard for Melon. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Our score remains McDonald 8, Melon 5. We are back in 60 seconds. This is Macks Baseball on WOGO.
It's been going on like that for 70 plus years. I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years. Here we have a good mix of tenured folks, I guess we'll say, like myself, been here a long time, as well as some new folks coming in.
If it wasn't for all the employees here, and actually all of the customers that take our service, we wouldn't be where we are today. So we've got a loyal customer base and we've got a dedicated staff. I know this company will be successful for years to come.
This is the Mauer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Coleman, the sophomore, the 0-2 pitch. Lebrand will air one out, shallow left center field. That's all the way out and gone. It keeps carrying, and Lizzie Lebrand circles the bases for the Lady Macks.
Congratulations on a great play. Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
4 strikeouts for Isaac Crawford. And the McDonell Macks, with 7 unanswered runs, lead 8-5. Here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. The Macks and the Granite Diggers, McDonald and Melon. Appreciate Melon making the trip. For the first time in 2026, they came at the end of 2025 for the Denny Laramie Holiday Classic. Basketball, their coach Don Moreland, phenomenal success.
Yeah, when I was just looking for some info on Melon last night, I saw something where they're like, the snow just kind of cleared the field not too long ago. And I believe it because we were up north this past week and chasing some turkeys around, and there was still some spots with some snow up there.
As warm as it's been here at times.
Yeah.
Snow never quite goes away. Sometimes the further north you go. Again, beautiful country up there. McDonald back to the plate here with Eli Stepp. His 3rd plate appearance. Quickly ahead in the count. 2-0. Facing Marshall Zuido, talented senior who moved in from center to pitch. Made a brilliant double play to end the 7-run inning for McDonald. 3-0 as Eli Stepp well out in front here. Stepp has worked 2 walks and scored a run. And a stolen base to his credit as well. 3-0 pitch, well upstairs. 4-pitch walk, and Eli Stepp is aboard, and that bodes well for the McDonald offense.
It does, yeah. It won't be long, and he'll be on second base. And 4 balls in a row, I can definitely, the pitcher's definitely thinking about things out there.
Isaac Crawford, McDonald Jr. comes to the plate. He had a sac bunt, drove in a run. That was Eli Stepp back in the first, and walked and stole a base in the third. Zuido, pickoff attempt at first, throw is high. Takes his first baseman off the bag, Eli Stepp. Won't even have to get those white pants dirty. Isaac Crawford, McDonald Jr. looking to rip one here. McDonald leading 8-5. Pitch well inside. Dancing away from it is Crawford. 1-0. Discover a future of excellence rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonald is now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Ball high once again, 2-0. Visit McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org today. That's McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org.
6 balls in a row.
Runner at first, none out. 2-0 pitch. That one gets away, and Eli Stepp is going to have a free pass to second base. And a runner in scoring position now for Isaac Crawford with a 3-0 count. And even with Eli at second, I think if you're Coach Beverden, you're probably telling Isaac with 7 misses in a row, he can put one across the plate here before swinging away.
Mm-hmm.
So Eli Stepp advances to second. Isaac Crawford awaits the 4th pitch, and that misses as well. 8 balls in a row, and now first and second for the Macks with great speed. Ryan Smiskey coming to the plate for McDonald.
That is a good combo to have out there on the bases, Eli and Isaac.
Couple walks in a row from Melon pitching as they will conference on the mound. Smiskey hitting .222 on the season. He's walked and struck out. But you're just kind of anticipating every time Ryan walks up and saying, wow, we couldn't wait to see what would happen if he gets a hold of one here with base runners.
Yes, it could be special. So.
Well, conference at the mound will give us a chance to tell you that ABC Supply Chippewa Falls works side by side with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. Ask your contractor to stop by and see how ABC Supply Chippewa Falls can support your next home project with dependable materials and knowledgeable service. Actually, just up the road from the station in Halley. ABC Supply Chippewa Falls. First and second for the Macks. No one out. Ryan Smiskey at the plate. Ball 1. That is 9 misses in a row from Marshall Zuido.
Yeah.
And it's chilly out there. It's not easy to pitch in these conditions. Got to find a way to get one across the plate, and he does this time. 1-1.
Now he's got to look for it.
Ryan Smiskey loading up. McDonald Sr. first baseman. He will pop one, took a big cut.
Oof.
Sends it over the dugout.
I think that was it right there.
Gavin Bovey, our cameraman, saw it sail over his right shoulder. I think he's all right. Gives the thumbs up. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ryan Smiskey. First and second with none out for McDonald, leading 8-5. Zuido the pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Will Ryan get one to rip here? Crawford at first. Eli Stepp takes off. Pitch gets away, 3-2. And runners now at second and third for McDonald with a payoff pitch upcoming here to Ryan Smiskey. 2 in scoring position for Ryan Smiskey, his team leading 8-5. Senior first baseman stands back in.
It's great opportunity right here for Rye.
Sweeto, the payoff pitch. Ripped right to short. Throw home, not in time. Nine to 5 as Eli Stepp comes home.
Yeah,
At bat number 20.
Yeah, that wasn't a force at home. He would have had to take him there.
I don't know if maybe that was the confusion, but
yeah. So that's kind of because. So yeah, you were right. The throw was not on time to put a tag on him.
So Smiskey, an RBI base hit, and Smiskey will now take off to second. He will slide in, and once again, 2 in scoring position. Crawford at third after Eli Stepp came in to score. Crawford at third, Smiskey now at second for Mason Bussey, who's back in that 4 slot. Swing and a miss for Mason Bussey. I'm going to talk about someone who could give it a ride. Mason Bussey could really bust this game open.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch, ball high, 2-1.
I think maybe last year, I'm not sure, maybe he hit 2 over the fence, but yeah, definitely could do it.
I have yet to see one live, and I've been waiting anxiously for that Bussey bomb.
Yeah.
2-1 upstairs, gets away, and that is going to send Crawford trotting to the plate. No slide necessary. It is 10-5 McDonald. That leaves third base open for Ryan Smiskey. And 2 have come across for the Macks after they put up 7 last inning. They were down 5-1, have scored 9 unanswered. 3-1 on Bussey. Sweeto the pitch inside, showing his agility. The big man ducks away from that one and takes a free pass to first. At the corners, still with no one out, Mason Bussey works the walk. Brings up Cale Holm, and Cale really got things started with that RBI double last inning.
Yeah, it's really good to see some of these guys getting some hits all through the lineup, and you know, you never know what can spark a team. You know, you don't. So this, who knows?
Mason Bussey takes off to second. The throw almost gets away. Second and third now, so 2 in scoring position for Cale Holm if he can get another knock. 1-0 the count. You mentioned maybe not too difficult to take second. Swing and a miss.
And Cale's like, why'd I swing at that?
I'm not sure how often Mason Bussey gets the steal sign, but he trucked his way on over.
He did.
1-1. Cale Holm rips it deep out to center field. That one is trouble, and it's all the way back to the wall. Holm is rounding second. Bussey is chugging for home. It is a 2 RBI double for Cale Holm, and McDonald up 12-5.
Man, he hit that thing. That's such a good sound coming off the bat on that one. You just knew, like, oh, this one's trouble.
How about Cale Holm? 2 hits in a row. Caden Boose now at the plate for the Macks with a 7-run advantage and still no outs. Pickoff attempt. Cale Holm easily back at second. So 3 RBIs for Cale Holm. Boose looking for his first hit of the night. Upstairs, ball 1. Check out WOGO.com to see the action we have coming up in days to come. If weather allows, scheduled for another one between these two teams tomorrow. Boose snaps one off foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nothing on the schedule for Monday for Chi High or McDonald baseball or softball, so an off day for WOGO Sports. But then Chi High softball up at Rice Lake with Mark Halverson and Lucas Reisinger on the call on Tuesday evening. Upstairs, once again, a really impressive snag behind the plate for Eli Erickson. Otherwise, Cale Holm would have easily been able to take third.
Yeah, I was looking at the schedule the other day, and
2-1 swing and a miss.
You guys at WOGO, you're really making the rounds.
It's an ambitious schedule.
It is. It is.
And we, again, are very grateful to every sponsor you hear on the radio, see on our live video stream, making it possible for us to invest in the travel, invest in the equipment, invest in the personnel. 3-2. Good patient at bat here for Caden Boos. Payoff pitch coming for the McDonell senior. Looking for his first hit of the night. Upstairs. A walk works as well. First and second. Boos at first. Holm at second. And McDonell has flipped this game on its head.
Oh, for sure. And I'm starting to think that maybe tomorrow's game has something to do with the pitcher still being in there for Melon.
Hit high into the air and drifting over toward the McDonald bench and foul for Callan Johnson. He's looking for his first hit. Took a hit his last time up.
Yes.
Struck out in the first and then hit by a pitch in the third. 0-1. Still no one out, first and second for McDonell. 4-run inning so far. Inside pitch, 1-1.
I think if I took a pitch like he did, I might have to miss work on Monday.
I think so. Sure, he'll be back out there starting tomorrow, raring and ready to go. 1-1 pitch inside. 2-1. Cale Holm, that big 2 RBI double, and he stands at second. Runner at first as well. 2-1 pitch from Zuido inside, 3-1. McDonell leading 12-5 on this gorgeous Friday night. Feels a lot more gorgeous when you're in the booth.
Yes.
So shout out again to Gavin Bovey over there on top of the McDonald dugout. Our video producer, Zach Wycheck, probably warmer than all of us at the WOGO home base in Halley. Another walk worked by McDonald, and they're loaded up with Max. Callan Johnson, patient at bat. He's on base for the second time tonight. Brings up Desian Matthews, who ripped that 2 RBI triple his last time up in the third to really break this game open. 12-5 the Max. Still no one out with the bases loaded. Zuido delivers high. 1-0. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. The pitch inside again. Zuido trying to find his spots here.
Yeah, he's really struggling out here.
Loaded up for McDonell. Ripped by Desian Matthews foul. When you get tired of the big box pharmacy, come experience the local difference, the medicine shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. 2 balls, 1 strike on Desian Matthews, McDonell's senior shortstop. Loaded bases, swing and a miss. Desian wanted a big piece of that one.
He did. He's feeling it, you know. You got that hit. Wants another one. And that was a good pitch to swing at, too. Why not?
2-2 pitch. Upcoming here from Marshall Zuido, senior for the Mellen Granite Diggers. Upstairs, 3-2. Count has worked full.
And he's missed the bulk of his pitches high. And he's you know, they're high enough where it's been easy on us.
Nowhere to put him. 3-2. Inside pitch called strike 3. Good pitch against Desian Matthews. Zuito comes through with a big strikeout for the first out of the inning. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him, full count. Had to deliver a strike and a good pitch from Marshall Zuito. Brings up Parker Lindenberg, McDonald freshman catcher. He has an opportunity with the bases loaded and 1 out here. Looking for his first hit of the night. Big cut at the first pitch.
That was up around his head.
Very eager, I think, with that one.
Yep.
Reached on an error back in the third. Popped out to end the third inning, right back to Zuito in a brilliant play. Takes a pitch inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Bases loaded for the McDonell Macks, leading 12-5. They've scored 11 unanswered runs, 2-1. Look for the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Fouled off straight back for Parker Lindenberg. 9th McDonell batter at the plate. Underneath the lights on this Friday night that's much chillier than last night. But McDonell bats heating up. 2-2 pitch. Inside, gets away from the catcher a little bit. 3-2. Been impressed with Eli Erickson overall.
Yeah.
Just the way he's honestly saved some runs with his athleticism behind the plate. Got a full count again here. Bases loaded, nowhere to put Parker Lindenberg. Zuito has to come through with a strike. Instead, big cut on this pitch. It's going to drop down for Lindenberg. And McDonell will make it 13-5.
I'm surprised that ball made it through. I think there was some confusion between the third baseman and the shortstop on who was going to get that, because typically I don't think that ball makes it through there. But good for us, and another run or 2.
14-5, McDonell. So Lindenberg comes
7.
through with 2 RBIs in his first hit.
Eli Stepp.
And once again, McDonell has batted around. Eli Stepp. 3 walks, 2 runs scored. 14-5, McDonell. Stepp takes an inside pitch with the bases loaded. Or excuse me, with 2 runners on, and now second and third for the Macks.
Yeah, the script has completely flipped. Like, first 2 innings, exactly what is happening to them was happening to us, and fortunately, and you know, now it's happening to them, but worse. So good for us, and our bats are coming alive a little bit.
Again, taking advantage of getting extra base runners by virtue of the walks starting to mount. McDonell issued 7 walks very early on in this game, and that contributed heavily to them falling behind 5-1. Now 14-5 they lead. Ball upstairs, 3-0 on Eli Stepp, who has a good chance of a free pass to first for the 4th time in as many at-bats. We're in the 4th inning, McDonell leading 14-5. Are they saying that one hit, Eli? He is headed up to first, and the bases are loaded with just 1 out.
0, Isaac Crawford.
Isaac Crawford back to the plate.
Gotcha.
So balk was the call.
Yeah, just Kurt thinks it was.
Isaac Crawford, his team leading 14-5. Seems like we're just parroting ourselves, but a big opportunity with the bases loaded. They have been loaded more often than not in this big 4th inning for the Macks. Ball 2 upstairs from Zuito.
Yeah, he's missing high 95% of the time, just has not been able to bring it down.
2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. A walk brings in the 15th run of the game for the Macks. loaded up for McDonald. Leading 14-5, finding the mark when he needed to. Marshall Zuito, 3-1.
Yeah, Isaac didn't really even pretend like he was going to try to swing at that. He just kind of standing there.
3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded for Isaac Crawford, and he will get an RBI as he draws the walk. It's 15-5 McDonald. Crawford heads up the first base line, and that'll bring up
number 15, Ryan Smisky.
Ryan Smisky. Ten-run lead for the Macs here in the 4th. 14 unanswered for McDonald. Smisky fouls it back.
I'm surprised he even swung. I figured Bryce would be like, just let him throw.
Just stand there and look.
But that's not much fun. You know, you got to get some hits.
Bases loaded for Ryan Smisky. McDonald Sr., 0-1 the count. Zuito comes home high, 1-1. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or any office insured by NCUA. Smisky gets a piece of this one and sends it foul.
Looked good off the bat, but yeah, it was curving in, and then you kind of lose it in the darkness. But yeah, definitely foul.
WOGO, Hallie Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, Caleb Swenson, Seth Smisky with you. WOGO Studios audio producer, Zach Wycheck, Gavin Bovey. Our on-site camera operator out in the cold on top of the dugout. Salute again to Gavin. Smisky, another big hack at this one, sends it foul opposite side.
Yeah. All right. Now it's one right down the middle.
Bases loaded, no one out for Ryan Smisky. 15-5 lead for the McDonald Macs. Smisky, the senior first baseman, batting from the right. Will dribble one right in front of the plate, and it bounces foul. One away for the Macs. They've started to make a little bit more significant contact, and
yeah,
their offensive cause aided by all the base runners allowed, just because Zuito's had trouble finding his location here. 1 ball, 2 strikes with the bases loaded. Pitch inside, 2-2. For generations, Christo Orthodontics has been giving the Chippewa Valley something to smile about, and that tradition continues now with Dr. Grace and Dr. Camille. 2-2 pitch. Ryan Smisky rips it through second and third, and that is going to score one more for McDonald. It is 16-5 on the RBI knock from Ryan Smisky.
Good patient at bat. Good job. You know, I think it was two pitches ago. It wasn't bad, but he was able to lay off it with 2 strikes on him and get a hit.
Mason Bussey coming back to the plate for the Macs. Still with just 1 out, and Bussey swings at the first pitch he sees, and that one is trouble. Mason Bussey drives in 1 and then 2 as Isaac Crawford slides into the plate. Maybe they're going to say he's out at home. Safe, and so a 2 RBI.
That was a good throw in from the outfield there. I did not think it was going to be that close.
Let's take another look at that here. Play at the plate. That was really close.
Wow. I don't think Isaac thought it was going to be that close either.
18-5 now our score.
At bat number 5, Carson Galvez.
Carson Galvez comes in to hit. Runners at first and second now for McDonald, still with just 1 out, which has been a familiar term here in this explosive 4th inning. Big cut from Galvez. 0-2 as Weedle trying to escape this inning here. McDonald scored 1 in the first, none in the second. Galvez pops it up, playable coming up from third to make the play for the second out of the inning, Aiden Peters. So still runners at first and second.
Number 2, Caden Boos.
With Caden Boos coming to the plate.
I'd like to see Caden get a hit here. I think there we go.
And Boos will send one to center field. It's a long run up, sliding on his knees to make the catch. Well done out there in center. But McDonald, after scoring 1 in the first and 7 in the third, 10 across in the fourth. A phenomenal fourth inning for the Macks.
They're definitely feeling it. And, Isaac is really coming in
after 4
and taking care of business, which just such a boost.
We'll step out, be back in 30 seconds, back in half a minute on WOGO Sports. This is
Lock in a rate as low as 4.54% APR when you purchase or refinance a vehicle with Royal Credit Union. Royal's great rates and flexible terms can help keep your auto payments affordable. You can also finance RVs, boats, UTVs, and more. See all rates and apply for a Royal Credit Union vehicle loan at rcu.org/auto rates. Subject to credit approval.
Max Baseball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube, WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. It seems like so long ago that McDonald only had 1 run, as they have now exploded for 7 in the third, 10 in the fourth, and they lead this one 18-5 as we enter the 5th inning here at Casper Park.
Yeah, and the pitching was just good enough there that we were able to weather the storm. And I got a feeling like that's how Melon has won their games here, is they just jump out on people and they just pile up some runs in a hurry in the game. But they were able to weather that and got the pitching, and then the hitting followed, and here we are.
And it seems like it's been forever since Melon has had an at-bat. Wyatt Deering now comes up to the plate here in the 5th, facing Isaac Crawford, who has 4 strikeouts, one of 7 McDonald punch-outs. Bounced foul along the third base line. Evens the count at 1-1. Deering on the night had a sac fly that drove in an RBI and that big 3-run first for the Granite Diggers, then struck out in the second. Mason Bussey started on the hill for McDonald, relieved by Gavin Smiskey. And then Crawford came in relief of Smiskey. So 3 pitchers on the night, and you're hoping that's all you need if Crawford can finish this one out. 2-1. Crawford comes home with a pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2.
Is that Gavin down there catching?
Check and see. Maybe he did take the place of Lindenberg there. 2-2 pitch. Just missed low. 3-2.
It's hard to tell with the chest protector on. Definitely bigger.
Bigger frame.
Bigger frame.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Crawford. Called strike 3. Right. The 5th punch out for Isaac Crawford. What a night he's having.
Number 5, Ryan Henry.
Take another look at that on our WOGO Sports Instant Replay. Isaac Crawford has just been fantastic.
He has. Yeah, and that is the thing with Isaac, is sometimes, like when he's on, and when he's not, he's not. But tonight he is on, and he's feeling it. And good things are happening.
McDonald leading 18-5 here in the top of the 5th. 0-1 on the first pitch strike. Quickly ahead in the count, 0-2, inducing a swinging strike 2 from Henry. As Isaac Crawford, Ryan Henry, the senior right fielder, number 5, flew out to Carson Galvez and right his first time up in the first. Drew a walk, was left stranded his next time up in the third. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Isaac Crawford looking for another blow by here. The 1-2 pitch from the McDonald Jr. inside. Just a bit. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ryan Henry. Crawford the kick and the pitch. Another called strike.
Nice.
Second punch out of the inning for Isaac Crawford. He's in his bag tonight.
Yeah, he is, and the
At
catcher's
bat number 8,
catching. He's making those called strike 3s look really good too.
That brings up Connor Hatterley. He struck out a couple times. First pitch missed. That time from Crawford, 1-0. McDonald trying to end it here in the 5th. Pitch 2 misses as well, 2-0. Inside pitch, swing and a miss. Trying to see if we got a message from Lori on our WOGO Radio Facebook page, which is hard to check while I'm doing the game, but I wonder if she might be saying that it's Bryce Meyer behind the plate. Is that possible?
Okay.
Bryce Meyer.
Yep. Yeah,
there we go.
that
Thank you,
makes
Lori.
sense.
2-2.
Bryce looking pretty nimble back there.
Yes. Talk about that big, strong frame. 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crawford trying to end it. Comes in low, 3-2. Make him work for it a little bit more. Friday night underneath the lights, McDonald trying to complete what would be a pretty magnificent comeback here, trailing 5-1. Payoff pitch, missed, walk earned, and the Mellen Granite Diggers have a base runner aboard in Connor Hatterley, who struck out the first 2 times. He made it to the plate.
It's Eli Erickson.
Eli Erickson has a couple walks to his credit, a stolen base, a run scored as well. 2 away for Melon, down to their last out. Runner looking to move at first. Pitch 1 outside, 1-0. Coming up after the game, the Postgame show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. Crawford not finding the spot that time either, 2-0.
Sometimes this last out is just so hard to get.
It's not always easy to get the last one. 2 outs, 2-0 count, runner at first. 3-0. Crawford trying to work his way back into this at-bat against Eli Erickson. Top of the order is coming up for the Granite Diggers. 3-0 pitch, bullseye. 3-1. These teams slated to play again tomorrow at noon here at Casper. If that game happens, 11:40 pregame here on WOGO Sports. Crawford 2 straight strikes. And now once again the Granite Diggers down to their final strike. 2 outs, 1 on. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Isaac Crawford comes home, swing and a miss! Punch him out, and that'll end the game.
All right.
Isaac Crawford, his 7th strikeout of the night. So nice, we'll see it twice.
Such a good
Thanks for braving the
good inning there. 3 punch-outs, called strikes for Isaac. That's awesome.
And then getting the swinging strike as we look at it now on our WOGO Sports live video stream.
Keep our park clean.
An impressive comeback for McDonald, the way that game
great.
started
Thank you for coming out tonight.
to how it ended. 17 unanswered runs for the Macks, down 3-0 early, then down 5-1. The offense really wasn't cooking, and then how about 17 runs scored in 2 innings, 7 in the third, 10 in the fourth, didn't have to come up to the plate here in the fifth as they end this one early. We will send you to the Postglass Postgame Show next, brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. That's postglassandmirror.com. We'll take a break, get the highlight set. We'll talk afterward with head coach Bryce Meverden as well. McDonald wins it in 5, 18-5. First setback of the season for the Mellen Granite Diggers. McDonald now at 3-4. We'll step out. Be back after this on WOGO Sports.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Cabin and camping season is starting. As you prep your cabin or camper for the season, don't forget about your water. Whether you have a cabin or a camper, Gibson's Water Care can help at your home away from home. Book your free camper or cabin water analysis online now with the water experts at Gibson's Water Care. No long-term contracts, locally owned American-made products. Need a plumber? Gibson's Water Care can help with basic plumbing needs too. Go online to learn more.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films. You should elect me. Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy. Next! But for everyone else, there's the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Wurs Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurs Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wursgala.com.
Postglass Postgame Show brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Caleb Swenson, Seth Smisky with you. Postglass and Mirror now hiring for auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. Join the team today. Click on careers at postglassandmirror.com. Coming up, we'll hear the 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast plays of the game, and there were quite a few of them with that 17 unanswered run explosion from McDonald. We'll talk with head coach Bryce Meverden after he chats with his team. But overall, if you're McDonald, you've lost 4 in a row. Able to get a win in a big way here with that avalanche of an inning, and then they backed it up with a second offensive avalanche in the fourth as well too, and maybe just what the doctor ordered to kind of inject some life into this team after a rough go the last 4 outings.
Yeah, and you know, at the first couple innings there, you're like kind of thinking, oh boy, here we go again, and Gavin coming in and you know doing a decent job, and then Isaac just being lights out. You know, and then the bat started coming alive. So with a fair amount of walks mixed in there, that gives you 18 runs. So good to see, and I got a feeling that just because that second pitcher for Melon was in there that time, that we're going to see another good pitcher for him tomorrow probably, and if we can weather that storm, get through that, who knows? Might have another good shot. Might be similar to today.
Yeah, and again, you want to play especially those non-conference games that you schedule. You want to play teams that can challenge you, can push you. This Melon team was 5-0, had put up a ton of runs, and like you said, it looked like it could snowball on McDonald. And here we go again, giving up 3 in the first and 2 in the second. And even though it's easy to look at the offensive explosion, I really think that third inning, after giving up 5 runs in the first 2, when, again, Gavin Smiskey gave way to Isaac Crawford. Gavin pitched well, coming in relief of Mason Bussey. But when Isaac came in and was able to put the first 0 on the scoreboard for Melon here tonight, that really just it seemed to be a shot in the arm, injecting some life into this team. And like you said, you never know what that spark could be, but sometimes all it takes is a little spark, and a team's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and Isaac showed it right away. Like his first few pitches, you're like, yeah, he's got it tonight, I think.
Yeah,
so.
and what a talented young man Isaac Crawford is too. And again, it wasn't really Mason Bussey's night on the mound too, but he hasn't been asked maybe to pitch a lot, but it certainly has some ability there too. But I think they recognize pretty early doesn't seem to be his
tonight.
night, and sometimes no matter how good your pitcher is, it's just not their night. And so bringing in quickly Gavin Smiskey, and Gavin did an excellent job, and then kind of identifying as well too when it seemed like, okay, he's probably done what he can for us here tonight, jumping over to Isaac Crawford, and it just seemed like pushing the right buttons, Coach Meverton here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. When you bring in Isaac and he has the night that he has, it makes you look really good if you're Bryce.
Yeah.
Right? So, yep, made all the right calls.
We'll talk with him in a moment. We've got a few more highlights to queue up, so we'll take another break here on WOGO Sports. We're back in 2 minutes as the Post Glass Postgame continues, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. 2 minutes and we're back here on WOGO Sports.
Why do we smile? It's the special moments, the milestones. It's family and friends, getting good news, or simply enjoying life. A smile lifts your spirits and makes someone's day. That's why we smile. So make it shine at Christo Orthodontics.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Post Glass Postgame Show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Caleb Swenson, McDonald Athletic Director, and Coach Bryce Meverton here on the Post Glass Postgame Show. And Coach, with the way things have gone at the start of the Western Clover Belt Conference, you mentioned, hey, even though the scores maybe haven't been close, these guys have been battling. They're not dogging it. They're not hanging their heads. And you say, I like what I'm seeing from them. And we saw at the beginning of this game, it seemed like it could be another opportunity to spiral negatively, and they go up 5-1 on you. You know this team has put up a ton of runs, and instead we saw the response on the mound, in the field, and especially from the plate from your team, and a phenomenal way to break that 4-game losing skid and come back in a big way.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see. The first 2 innings, it's especially how it started. You give up 3 in the first, you're like, oh man, we got to try to avoid these kind of innings to start. And Gavin came in right away to pitch, got us out of the inning. Second inning, give up 2 more, and you're like, okay, hey, 5-1. It's like, guys, we can hit this pitcher. We can put some pressure on. We need to stay in it and keep trusting the process, because we are very athletic, very talented. And I said, the hits are going to come. Put the ball in play, make them make plays. It's a cold night, and things can change. And then all of a sudden you saw them there in the bottom third, and all of a sudden you're chipping away, get a couple runs, and all of a sudden we're making a good bunt play. Eli scores, and then you make them make throws. We had opportunities, and we took advantage of them like what we should be doing.
And, Coach, I think maybe good teaching points on both sides as well, too, when you talk about we got to pound the zone. We got to pound the zone. You see what happens when I believe it was 7 walks issued very early and the number of base runners they got. And again, those 5 runs, not necessarily with a ton of hard contact, but just when you make contact, when there have been free rides given out, it makes it a lot easier to score runs. So teaching points there. But then on the other side, you say, well, look what happened when they were giving us lots of base runners because of not being able to pound the zone. And so, good ways to reinforce those lessons on both sides.
No, absolutely. And I kind of told them, I said, guys, we've been doing this for 4 games. Now we are the ones having the opportunity to kind of give it to a different team. Yes, we had a little struggle in the beginning, but now we're working accounts. 2 strikes tonight. When we got a lot of guys in 2 strikes, there's a couple strike 3 lookings, but majority, fall off, 3-2. Oh, we got to walk. That's awesome. That's a great at bat. You want those quality ABs at the plate. And let's be aggressive. Like I told him, I'm stealing like Ryan, Mason, Isaac, Eli. Like, we got to try to take advantage. Make them make the throw. Pitcher gets stuck out there longer. And it just worked out really well tonight for those situations to especially learn from, too. I'm like, guys, see, it can go both ways. You got to stay positive.
Some of the things that were really nice to see. Cale Holm, I think, had been looking for his first hit and then comes through with a couple big ones here tonight, so that was fantastic to see. And it really kind of seemed like a turning point in this game after they'd put up 5 runs in the first 2 innings is when, again, Gavin Smiskey had pitched well in relief of Mason Bussey for you, but when you kind of decided, okay, maybe he's reached the end of what he can give us tonight, and Isaac Crawford came in, and what Seth has been mentioning is when Isaac has it, when it's a night when Isaac has it, he really has it. And so when he came and put up that first 0, when you say, all right, they're stuck at 5, now it's our turn, and that really seemed to be when the floodgates kind of open. And 7 strikeouts, I believe, for Isaac Crawford tonight. I mean, he was just absolutely dealing. What a phenomenal asset to have him come out there on a cold night like tonight and pitch the way he did.
Yeah, it was, I think it was going to the top third. Right in Douglas goes, he looked at me and he goes, I'm ready to go in. And I'm like, good, you're in the right mindset. If we need you to come in right away when they need to, I can trust you, and you're going to go dominate on the mound. You could just see that confidence there, and that's where these guys, we want to get out of them. Mason, Gavin, Cale, everyone, like, guys, you want to have that confidence, like, hey, I'm going to go on the mound, and I'm going to do a job, and then my players behind me are going to make those plays. So
Coach,
he was just fantastic tonight.
It was a lot of fun, very entertaining, and again, it's not the way you start, it's the way you finish.
Absolutely.
And we sure enjoyed seeing you guys get your 3rd win of the season.
Yes, it was great. I'm happy, and I appreciate you guys doing this for us.
Absolutely. Hopefully everyone who was here or listening on the radio will check out that WOGO Sports video stream and see all the highlights for themselves.
Oh, I can't wait to watch myself and see the stuff.
There you go. We'll step out and be back right after this on WOGO Sports. 60-second break, and then we are back to bring you those 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast plays of the game. That's in 1 minute here on WOGO.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films. You should elect me. Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy. Next! But for everyone else, there's the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Well, let's take a listen to how it all unfolded here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. McDonald scoring 17 unanswered runs to defeat Melon 18-5. Tonight's Fiber Fast Plays of the Game brought to you by 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, your complete technology partner. Let 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom help you protect your home or business with a clear monitored home security system. Plus, for WOGO Sports listeners only, a free camera with each alarm system. Call the experts today, 24/7 at West Wisconsin Telecom, 231-2000, or visit WWT.net. That's 231-2000 or WWT.net. Here's how it sounded on WOGO Sports. Here's how it will sound in just a moment on WOGO Sports, as apparently the finger's just a little bit too cold to have the correct chord in. We'll give it another shot here on WOGO.
Hopefully these young guys can step up and fill the roles, and I don't know if Eli will be able to go or not this year.
It's just great to be able to see Eli out there playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
1-2 pitch, called strike three, and that's a big one for McDonald, the first out of the inning.
It is, and Gavin, it just looks pretty effortless when he
At
throws.
bat number 6.
And where people matter and proud to support local sports, Northwestern Bank. Mesko the pitch, bunt laid down. Throw to first by Mesko in time, but Eli's step is coming home. The throw gets away, and McDonald gets one on the board. 3-1, the savvy senior base running from Eli Stepp. With 2 straight strikes issued by Gavin Smiskey.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Gavin so far.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch from Smiskey. Called
Nice.
strike 3.
Wow.
His second punch out of the game so far.
Yeah, and he threw 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. McDonald trailing 5-1. Trying to avoid more damage here as Smiskey looks home, gets the sign from Lindenberg. Gavin Smiskey comes home with a pitch. Called strike 3 to end the inning. And McDonald strands 3 for the Mellen Granite Diggers. We head to this Melon lineup. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runner at second, 2 outs. Isaac Crawford kicks and delivers, check, swing, called strike 3. Crawford gets out of it in the first scoreless inning for McDonald. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds here on WOG. And a little bit tougher go here in the bottom of the third. Popped into shallow right field. That's a base hit for the Macks. 1 run is in. Play coming at the plate, not in time. Snap throw to third. That is not in time. It gets away into the outfield. Run coming in. McDonald looking to tie the game, and they will.
Wow. That just goes to show you what one blooper can do for you. Score 4 runs, and Gavin ends up on third base.
3 runs have come in to tie the game. The go-ahead run is at third. Home looking for something to hit here. He will pop it over the shortstop, and McDonald is going to take the lead 6-5.
All right.
Struck out his first time up back in the second. He will launch the first pitch he sees to right field, and it is down. Oh, that's trouble for Melon. 1 comes in. Matthews rounding second, heading to third, 2 in for McDonald, and it's a stand-up 2 RBI triple for Desian Matthews, and McDonald leads it 8-5.
What a nice hit! We've seen a couple hit right there where they've hooked, and that one just straight long enough, and right field.
And Warren. 1-2 the count. Isaac Crawford, McDonald Jr. trying to strand another base runner. 1-2 pitch called, strike 3. That'll end the inning for the Macks. Another 0 on the scoreboard for Melon. But he trucked his way on over.
He did.
1-1. Cale Holm rips it deep out to center field. That one is trouble, and it's all the way back to the wall. Holm is rounding second. Bussey is chugging for home. It is a 2 RBI double for Cale Holm, and McDonald up 12-5.
Man, he hit that thing. That's such a good sound coming off the bat on that one. You just knew, like, oh, this one's trouble.
Camille. 2-2 pitch. Ryan Smiskey rips it through second and third, and that is going to score one more for McDonald. It is 16-5 on the RBI knock from Ryan Smiskey.
Definitely bigger.
Bigger frame.
Bigger frame.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Crawford. Called strike 3. Right. The 5th punch out for Isaac Crawford. What a night he's having. Game here on WOGO Sports. Crawford 2 straight strikes. And now once again the Granite Diggers down to their final strike. 2 outs, 1 on. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Isaac Crawford comes home, swing and a miss. Punch him out, and that'll end the game.
All right.
Isaac Crawford, his 7th strikeout of the night. So nice, we'll see it twice. That's how it sounded. Your 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom fiber fast plays of the game. And Seth Smiskey, a lot of highlights when you score 18 runs and 7 strikeouts for Isaac Crawford. 10 strikeouts by our unofficial tally here tonight between Gavin Smiskey and Isaac Crawford. And as Coach Meverden was telling us off the air a little bit, saying, hey, if we can play like that, we can win some ball games this year.
Yeah, it's great to see, and that the pitching really shined tonight, and they're starting to bats are starting to liven up a little bit, and it's good to see Cale get 2 hits there. So just little things like that, little steps, that lead to bigger and better things. So hopefully it can continue, and I don't know what next week brings yet, but it'd be nice to see Cale go back out there and have a good game when he gets his opportunities. So.
And that's, again, Cale Holm has just been sparkling on the hill for the last couple seasons. Just really, really fantastic, too, and maybe still trying to find the groove a little bit. It's early in the season. Again, the ups and downs of weather, it's tough to get into that rhythm. But, again, even from the plate, we saw him get his first couple of hits in a big way here.
Yeah.
And so when your seniors are starting to really find themselves, the upperclassmen that McDonald has in the junior and senior class, and then some of these youngsters that have a lot of talent in the starting lineup for Coach Meverden as well, too, there could be some really good things to come here for this Max team in a really competitive conference, but iron sharpening iron, it's going to make you better. You might take lumps from time to time, but this team, I think, is ready to do battle with everybody that they'll see in the conference slate.
Yep, and Bryce is still. I mean, this is a young. They got some talent, and then they got some younger talent. And, he's feeling things out right now. Who's gonna be on the mound that for me going down the stretch, and batting lineup, stuff like that. So he's feeling it out too. So they'll get it worked out. They got such good talent, and they got a lot of guys that have played a lot of baseball. Yeah. Between Ryan and Mason and Eli and Isaac, so they got that there. Got some good young guys. It'll come together.
Well, it was great to be able to get this game in chilly, though it may have been. McDonald getting a much-needed win here going into the weekend. Sounds like tomorrow's game, because of the weather, not going to be able to happen. So if this is the way you send into the weekend, get a non-conference win, put up 18 runs, I think hopefully it vaults you into next week. And again, great way to end your Friday night with an 18-5 comeback win. And not only scoring those runs, but scoring 17 unanswered, where it's not just, well, now we're going to get into a slugfest, but, hey, it's our turn now, and we're going to flip the script on this game. That's really what we saw the boys do.
Yeah, we did, and it was fun to watch.
Well, Seth, we tried to get McDonald baseball on early here on the WOGO Sports spring season, and finally able to get a game in. Thank you so much for joining me on the broadcast. Always fun to call a game with you, and we'll look forward to doing it again. Maybe it'll even be warmer next time.
There you go. One can hope.
Appreciate, again, our video producer, Gavin Bovey, and also Sam Aberley helping things get set up before the game here. Appreciate Sam, appreciate Gavin enduring the cold and giving you those shots that you see on the WOGO Radio Facebook page and also our WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. The warmest man in our crew tonight, Zach Wycheck at the WOGO studios in Halle. Zach works multiple jobs, so we appreciate him coming in and running the board for us here tonight. For Seth Smisky, I'm Caleb Swenson saying good night from beautiful Gannon Field, Casper Park in Chippewa Falls. A gorgeous Friday night underneath the lights, baseball style. Once again, your final score, the McDonell Macks 18, the Mellen Granite Diggers 5. This has been McDonell Baseball, a presentation of WOGO Sports. Good night from Chippewa Falls.
WOGO, your sports station.
WOGO's coverage of the Macks has been brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance, Gibson's Water Care, ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Wheaton Grain Incorporated, Chippewa Valley Insulation and Exteriors, Bargain City Superstore, the Medicine Shop of Chippewa Falls and Menominee, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, White City Glass, Royal Credit Union, Grace Home Respiratory, Weersgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Stelter Incorporated, Service Master of Chippewa Valley, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Red Cedar Speedway, Northwestern Bank, Czech Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telcom. This has been a presentation of WOGO. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.